the seat here. It's all automatic, like you don't talk. Okay, there we go.
Dang, it didn't show us our weight.
Really?
Now we'll go get probed and dumped. And some guy before us left a horrible mess. I didn't catch it all, but that was, we would have been pushing that with the truck. So Anthony's out there sweeping down somebody else's trash. And we'll pull in and dump. It goes pretty quick here, so you can open them both.
Still says.
There we go. There's our green arrow.
This buggy is full. We're gonna put it in this truck. We just got back from the oil plant. So let's get in here and fire this thing up. Have to find the lights. All right, that's running. Does anybody know where the lights are? Oh, it's got like setups for each individual light. Okay. Wow. Here, let's shut the door. Is there a dome light in here so I can see right there? Oh, okay. What is this? Little mood light? Little mood light up there. Okay. Wonder if we have a light on the arm. Oh, they're rolling. I need to spin it all the way around in a circle here. A full buggy. Yeah, the ground is rushing down. That thing is heavy. Let's go around and put it in the truck. Let's hit the arm real quick and... Oh, there is a light on the arm. Yes. I was wondering that. There we go. Okay, that's ready. Go up here and get lined up with the truck. Alright, let's just pay attention, then you get the idea. Alright, here we go. Let's lock that up. We'll hit the little power takeoff. Maybe give it a little bit. I'll open the gate just a little. There we go. Close the gate. I really like where that's at. Okay, that's it. We're doing it. I'm gonna pay attention here and do this. That buggy is full. Yeah. Julie's. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Oh, she's just stopped. See her working.
Got
Yeah, early, huh?
Yeah. You promised me breakfast, so
Think we'll get it?
I hope so.
I don't know.
We should be to the elevator by 8.
Should be. Look, on the gravel road. Where am I at? See, every now and then I get a freak out moment. Right? Let's just go back to here. Right there. At idle. Yeah, there you go. That it right there.
Alright, this might be the one we're looking for. They do some funny stuff with their skeletons.
every time we show up here, it represents 80 miles of driving and 60,000 pounds of corn, or beans,
Except this load.
Yeah, this one's a light load. It's the last load of the beans that's not in a bin, so yeah, no more hearing about beans for a little while. All right, guys, now this is what we clean up of your crap. Look at this crap. That is one job. Okay, we've had it as much as like 3 inches thick in there when we get too busy and don't clean it out. That is freaking disgusting. We just shot back it out of there. And then we got the Hotsy out here. We'll Hotsy it. Try to get it really clean because we're about to break Frank's truck down. Haven't even taken the heads off yet, so we'll have the Hotsy again for the heads. Damn, I forgot about that. But that's what we're doing right now is cleaning out this nasty crap. Maintenance. It's a machine shop maintenance, I guess. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get the mule inside and get the white dually moved. Let's see, this is studded with blown head gaskets, 215,000. It's waiting in line. This is one of our trucks. Here we go.
Oh, dead batteries. Oh, take that. Oh.
Saw it here for when? Yesterday? Monday. Okay, so days and days ago. It started at one time before it has started. All right, she put a jump box on it. This has like 6 bad glow plugs too, probably. Doesn't really like to start. I can't see going in. I mean, we should have put glow plugs in it. Or we didn't. We haven't done anything to this truck, but that's bad glow plugs. Probably smoking a little bit, trying to fire because it ain't got no glow plugs.
Oh.
We don't need to bang away at the starter. Don't do that, because when it tries to fire up, you know, when combustion happens, and even though it doesn't fire up, it builds a lot of heat. And by just letting it sit here, the heat will finally saturate in. Let's just watch. Oh, because there's a lot of times this thing just physically. Oh, look, it's smoking, huh? Is it leaking from the turbo to the downpipe? I guess we did have.
It's showing 11.8.
Let's look at it. It's what the. That's so weird. I know it did. Yeah. Maybe the. Let's just. See what I mean? If you let the heat saturate in, even if you have back glow plugs and you bang it just a couple of times, when it tries to fire, don't just keep banging away at the starter, banging away at the starter. Give that heat that is formed on that initial combustion trying to fire, give that a chance to soak in. You notice I did not shut the key off either. I left the key on the whole time. Oh, bell squeaking. This one is coming soon to a Subaru service near you. Right there. We're gonna be doing this one, and I'm excited, but you know, we're kind of gathering parts and actually wheels and tires. I gotta decide what we're gonna do. There's already studs on it. It's already studded. So, you know, there's $500 freaking that we ain't gotta spend. Yeah. And Julie about to go into town. Let's, it's kind of chilly. She plugged this truck in. This has some sorry sounding injectors. Hardly any chatter at all. Should we go for it? It is 871,000 on the truck. There we go. Ready? Okay. Well, it's not exactly happy, but could be a lot worse. Hey, what are you doing there? Yep. So we got Frank's truck tore apart, and I was going through the vanes and cleaning the turbo. We do have the actuator arm has done a little damage to the unison ring right there. Just a little bit. And when you look here, this is what hits it. It doesn't look that bad. Well, you got a little right there. See the line on the side? Yeah, that shouldn't be there. That's not letting you hit it all the way. Obviously the arm is trying to go over there, so the arm has to move farther, and since that material's gone, you know. So that's a kind of a downside. I mean, you get the unison ring, what is it, like $100, $150 or something? Well, you're 1/10 of the way to a turbo, because if you buy the unison ring, put it on this turbo, and the vanes are all sticky. Just inside of there, and here, hang on. Let's get the housing here. We paint the housing. So we'll put all these vanes back in. I put them in and kind of spin it like that. Make sure that there's no ridges. I mean, I did already clean it up a little bit, but run around and put them all in. Yep. Just move it around. So it moves pretty freaking good, just barely. So, I mean, it's gonna have to do. If it still flutters, might be looking at a freaking turbo just to replace it. But I mean, this'll work for a good long while. It's just with the messed upness right there. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but a turbo replacement, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, we could put a turbo on it now, but I mean, this turbo right here absolutely will be going on another truck somewhere. This turbo's not bad yet. So let's get some more life out of it. I like to press down pretty hard and try to scrape it around and just bang it. But it's ready to go back together now. Let's do it. All right, so here we go right here. It is leaking. So we need to send this off. Oh, here we go. See it up there on the top? My phone won't angle that high. Here, let's try again. Yep. See it blowing bubbles? Okay, so we do have a leak. All right, that's all we need to know. We won't be fixing it ourselves, but we do have a leak.
I could
There you go.
coming through on this side too.
So, yeah, we do have a leak.
A bubble coming through right there.
Okay, so maybe we try our the place up north here. There's a place, radiator shop. It's up, I don't know, somewhere.
Take it down to the city.
Or just take it down to the city and have them do it. Well, either way, charge air cooler is leaking. So, good deal. Let's look at something a little different right now. This was bought brand new. Well, it was bought used, but it was still brand new. I don't even know what brand it is. We'll get to that in a minute. It's a Chinese brand, and we did a lot of work on this last night. These are supposed to spin, right? And they didn't. They were so tight that we had to grind away on the washer there to give the washers some space on the bushing. I mean, this is a massive mower deck for this skid steer, but it had a cavity, okay, right there. That thing was full of water, and then hidden underneath a access panel, you have to get wrenches out to get to the grease zerks, which I get it, protects it a little bit, but the bearings were completely shot down underneath the, I don't even, the hydraulic pump right there, but we're over here, hopefully able to cross-reference the bearings. Look at this. So here's the parts. It was pretty much brand new, dirty as hell, and no grease. This is the grease zerk we could not find. Now, maybe I'll show you as we put it back together. I need to true that up. We don't have a lathe in the building just yet, but the farm might have to buy that son of a gun. Look at that. It'd be nice to have a lathe around. True that up. Broke the bearing. The race was broke. Yeah, it got really, really hot. So we finally got it all apart. Julie went resource finding. This is what she found. I mean, they use our numbers, but they don't use our letters. Huh. Yeah. We need a couple of bearings down in here. We need number 34, which is down at the bottom. I think 34. No, number 30, I'm sorry. Number 30. And there's 2 of them for number 30. So we hopefully can find the bearing. Don's up at John Deere right now. At least Julie put this through a translator and got some of it translated, but it's in all Chinese. And I mean, the only thing that's really good is, well, there needs to be some holes drilled because this thing just filled with water as it was sitting preparing to get sold. You know, if you guys see, if you're buying equipment and it's sitting out on a lot looking all, you know, lined up with all the rest of the equipment, you know, most of these guys, when they buy stuff like this, they leave it inside. It doesn't sit outside. So it was sitting outside, and this whole housing right here, you can see it just filled with water. It was just full of water. And yeah, I mean, we could have disassembled the entire thing before hooking it up and going to use it for the first time, or it's a brand new piece. You just hook the hydraulic lines up and let's ride, right? Well, that's what we did. It lasted about 4 hours total, 2 separate runs, lasted 2 hours, got put in the shed, and then got back out for, oh, look at this, got back out for another 2 hours. And there you go, there's some numbers. 2021. Well, the deck is awesome. This thing, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, well, we don't know how strong it is up there, but so far it seems good. It's got all kinds of ribs going down to keep it, because it's a heavy son of a gun hanging out here. We try to help it with some jacks. But basically, we're rebuilding the entire pump assembly on top because it just completely locked up. You know, because God dang it, we thought we had a new part and just hook the lines up to it and go ride. Let's go. I mean, check the oil in it. There was an oil plug. Check the oil in it, pull the plug out, and oil came out. Okay, let's ride. And yeah, well, now we get to tear the whole thing all the way apart and put new bearings in it and everything. And these were so tight that they wouldn't even move. They would not move at all, and it shook like hell. It was vibrating. So we kind of clearanced the bolt and got this to where it might actually function, because there's some property by a lake that that just got brought into the family. And this thing right here is going to clean it up. That's why he's getting this out. This has nothing to do with harvest or the farm. This is for the lake house. That's pretty cool too. And we'll be showing more of that, because I think we got the Genie lift back here too. It's finally back on the property, but we'll be showing you all that. There's a lot of stuff here to make. You can make if you got a project on a property with everything that's here, we can do it. That's pretty cool. Cody actually just went on maternity leave because they are inducing labor here in like today or sometime. So I'm gonna help a little bit here. I'm gonna file this off. Let's file where the bearing messed up, see if we can't get it ready. So when he gets here with a new bearing, we can throw it on and get all this crap out of the way. But we did get all the parts done on Frank's. Everything that is taken off of this truck so far has now been done, set on the shelf, ready to reinstall. That is a wonderful place to be, you know, other than the manifolds. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna surface those manifolds and surface the heads and put them back together with no gaskets. He had massive exhaust leaks and he knows it. We were all, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do it like we've been doing again, right there. Turbo. I mean, the unison ring had a little messed upness, so did the actuator arm. I mean, let's get a little more life out of it, and it's just a turbo swap. I mean, turbo swap is, I mean, it's half a day job. It's not even half a day, it's a couple hour gig. You know, so I don't care. I mean, I don't know. If a turbo shows up, I'll bolt another turbo on, but that one right there, if we do bolt another turbo on, I promise you I will be putting that back on another truck somewhere, or somebody should be putting that back on another truck. This turbo is not dead, is all I'm saying. And for fiscal responsibility, we should run that. Let's just say that. Okay, we're putting all that on hold. Bearings might be here tomorrow. But we got the rockers off. And there's the retainer that I broke. Broke the little cheesy plastic while I was trying to bust those 13s loose. So we've got those here. Now is what I was talking about. We got everything loose. We can tap it right here with the dead blow and pull the rocker box off, and the glow plug wires will come off of the glow plugs very easily. Here, let's show you. We can take it, see how sealed they are right here. Boom, done. Now, lay it over real gingerly. Right, see them? Now we can just lift it up. Boom, 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 boom. Now they come out very easily. Every bit in good condition as they were when they were put on, which is nice. But we could use new O-rings. Can you imagine trying to get that one out? It absolutely would have broke. Look how corroded it is. Yeah, we would have broke it. But we didn't. Good for us. And this is what you're left with. And now is also a good time to not worry about getting the standpipe out until now. You got the rocker box off, if the standpipe separates, leave it on there. And right now we can get it out very easily. Yeah. So this is how it looks. I lift it up, set it on top of there, let the oil drain. That ridge right there is almost nothing. My hands are completely filthy, so I can't really show you too much, but let's look at the deck surface. Definitely rust stained everywhere. Yeah. I mean, nothing overly concerning, really. Look at that down inside of there. Looks like a freaking O-ring in there. That's number 2. I mean, I guess, you know, there would be an argument that installer error caused that O-ring to get chewed up. What's it down in there? There's something down in there too. Like a blob of crap. What is that? Yeah, chewed the O-ring out.
Where?
Down there. Oh, there's some there too. Look at all that nasty crap. There's some more.
That wasn't nothing that I knew about.
Yeah. All right, so we numbered them. This one's 2. We put 2 for the passenger side. Now, we're just gonna bang them apart. We're just taking them apart. They've already been surfaced. We'll find out if a valve job has been done too. But we're gonna take them apart, clean them up, which they are pretty freaking clean. Kind of. I mean, most of that EGR soot should have been gone, but they did get some of it, like that one. So let's bring them down. There they are apart. A little dirty, a little grimy. A little dirty. Let's look at the who knows if it had a valve job. Honestly, we're just going to clean it all the way up. Clean them up, start all over. Oh, that's it. We're going to eat. And we got the heads off and hot seat. Shut the lights off. Julie's ready to eat. So, yeah. It's dark back here. If you watch the Super Duty live feed, you could have watched me hot seat these things. It's all dark back here. But we're just gonna let the heads go through lunch. They're actually almost clean. Oh, come on, look down in there. Yeah, see? Oh. They're pretty freaking clean. Oh, not yet though. Not yet. So, I probably shouldn't have put it all the way up. Probably shouldn't have put the hot seat all the way up, because let them go for a while. I mean, honestly, they could go for like 5 minutes and then set them back in the sink over here and hot seat them, and they just phenomenal. I mean, normally it would take all night. They would have to cook all night. They'd have to do all kinds. It'd take a whole bunch of pain in the ass. But since we got that hot seat here and I can set them in the sink and clean it, bounce out of the spray cabinet, back to the hot seat, over, back and forth. I mean, I spend 45 minutes doing that. Those heads are gonna be done. The first jet wash, they'll be completely clean. Got all the valves taken apart. Oh, can't really focus and see. They're waiting right here. I think we're gonna throw Joey on the wire brush the valves deal. And now I got a little bit more work on those heads, and then I'll feel good about that. And then we'll see if we get over here and go ahead and get the engine pulled out of here. Because once we get the engine pulled out, I'll also sick Joey on this frame. We're gonna have to scrape off a lot of the anti-rust. This has that coating on it. The same coating that's underneath here that makes rust non-existent. But we're gonna take it off and paint it, and then he'll have it reapplied on the frame. We're not gonna do the cap, but cylinders don't seem too freaking bad just yet. Haven't looked very much. That's the number 4. Oh, if you could focus in and see it. Just a lot of dirt, honestly. There was some staining. Who knows what it's from? Who knows yet? But we're just getting our way, working our way down. The heads were surfaced. They were, I don't know if the valves were out. We'll find out once we actually get them clean, if they had a valve job done. And how many seats, if they put seats in, or what they did at all. We'll find out. But yeah, we're working, we're going. Let alone the skid steer attachment over there that we've been working on. We're waiting on bearings. Yeah. So that's it. Let's fire the shop back up. Finish those heads that are over there. Got a little humid in here. It's definitely humid. But the heads probably will be done in a minute, and then we can work on getting this block out. But I want to paint the heads first. Actually, yeah, we have a lot of work still to do. Because right when these heads come out and I deem them all the way done, they're getting painted. It's been about, I don't know, 30 minutes probably. They're running. I think, let them run. They're nice and cooked, and hot seat them son of a guns. Like now, I think I'm gonna flop them down, maybe. What's going on in here? Oh, I forgot about the rocker boxes. Look at Julie, she's on it. Yeah, I might as well do that too. We'll pull the hot seat back over here and do the rocker boxes and one more quick hit on the cylinder heads. And them suckers, they'll be done. They'll be ready to machine. The next clean won't be such a dramatic clean. It'll just be to remove the chips. Right now, we're trying to get all the nasty grime and oldness off. This is the main jet wash, the one that matters. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say the one that matters, because if you leave crap in there that you machine out, you'll be in even more trouble. So this is the one that I like. The other one is a given. You have to clean all the metal out, duh. But this is the important one to me, because it means I can touch these cylinder heads without getting all freaking disgusting. So I got to clean it now is when we're gonna go ahead and cover up our holes. And what was the other one? Oh, the head bolts, the reusable ones, 10 millimeters. Yeah, set those in the hole. We need to not have paint on it anyways, and we need to paint the bolts, so genius, let's do that. Okay, we gotta sand off the heads. They're painted, drying. I might do another coat, I don't know. Right now we're current, completely current on parts. So is Trixie, she's waiting on us to build an engine, isn't she? All the parts that we have off the truck are clean and done. Rocker box is all done, valve cover's done, everything's freaking done. Like ready to grab and put right back on the truck. Well, besides manifolds, we're gonna surface the manifolds. But yeah, this really freaking nice. Look, we got, Joey took one shock bolt out. Didn't finish it. I didn't let him actually, because he was getting the floor dirty. So now we're gonna come over here, I guess. I guess we're here, huh?
I guess.
So engine out, then thinking I want to wash it before we take all that wiring loose, just to give a quick graze over. I don't know, but we got our fake engine we're going to put in here. So this is coming out, and we've got this. We're going to put that in. Remember that? You guys remember that? Yeah, that's going to go in here. That will allow us to keep the transmission in place, wash the transmission, wash the chassis, wash everything without having the engine in the way. So that's, yeah, I like that thing. But this thing is kind of freaking dirty. I mean, we're going to have to push it outside to wash it. It's going to be, and it's grimy as hell down there. It's real bad. It won't look like that when we're done. Not even near about close. Yeah. It'll look like that. Oh, brand new parts. Shiny and clean. Can't wait. Let's hurry up. So this is our lifting bracket. And Julie said we need some new ones. Yeah, maybe. We lit the whole engine by those. Must have been doing something different with them. Just like that. We attach it to the lift for the temporary. Now, as soon as we get the engine on the stand, then we'll put the fake engine on, take the strap down, and then the truck is movable with the transmission in it, ready to be washed. Very nice. Okay, we shut the lights off here. For now, we're gonna go over here and see if we can't find any cause for metal for the low pressure pump to have divots in it. We're gonna start looking close. Remember the low pressure pump? It's in another video. I mean, it needs to be washed. Shocks need to be taken off. ABS lines need to be taken off. And then cleaned. Take the plastic off the front and just, we'll drape up the chassis wiring somewhere. And honestly, how I do it, I put a full face helmet on to wash this. Put on some a rain suit and full face helmet and go to town hitting all those. Because washing the transmission is a pain in the ass. It sucks. It sucks horribly bad. Like, it really sucks. Yeah. How bad? It sucks. So we haven't drained any oil out of Frank's engine yet. So with the oil rails off and everything, oil cooler, all that done, we take a little drain pan and you can fill as much as you can stand in the little drain pan, and then we'll just take it out and let it finish in there, because a 5-gallon pan it fills that thing up, and I don't really want to have it full. This is the most thorough oil change you're going to get. Right here, there's a lot of oil left in the 6-liter when you do an oil change. Oil rails are full, the oil cooler's full, high pressure pump system's full. Yeah. Some bubbles. Nothing concerning yet. Now we'll drain the transmission with that dirty drain pan while this just sits here and drips. And once we take the pan off, we're gonna have all kinds of, any residue is gonna be in that pan. We'll see it way more than trying to keep any of this oil. This oil can go. Get it out of here. It's just gonna drip everywhere anyways. I changed my mind. We'll keep a jug of it. And I'm gonna keep some transmission fluid too. And we're gonna drain the transfer case. Transmission's draining right now. Well, I took the skid plate off too, so we'll get the transfer case drained. As we'll do all those fluids. Yeah. You would argue front and rear diff too. The rear diff every 100,000 miles. I'd do the front diff every 300,000 miles. That's so it might be about time. Maybe all of them. Take all the covers. Well, that's later. That's well. Oh, and it's all right. That's all right. Thorough transmission fluid change too. When we do the temp sensor, it'll take even more fluid out.
What'd you see?
Drain the transfer case too. So not real dark. Not too bad. So we might go ahead and throw fluid in this just to have it done. It's already on the height of the engine because I got the fake engine in it. So everything's at level. So we could just go ahead and throw it in there. Might as well. But we'll let it drain for a while. Time has come to take the table down. So we can go ahead and fill up the transfer case. All right, there's another night. Now we're a little closer to being done, are we? I'm just wondering how all this is gonna clean off and where I wanna clean it at, because that is that fluid film, and it's wherever we wash it is gonna be on the ground. So normally I've been pushing them outside, but man, I don't know if I want it in the driveway. We'll see. I mean, it's just gravel out there. I don't know. But we got the engine sitting over there, shut all the lights off. Julie already burned out, she's gone. So I generally just mosey on wherever she goes. That's about what happens, but I think we got quite a bit done. Transfer case is all the way done. We still got to drop the pan and do everything to the transmission there, but that'll be after it's been washed. And then wash inside the bell housing there. See, that's why I like to do that, because we can get in there now and the transmission's where it needs to be. We can wash out the bell housing, wash the transmission. It's just perfect with no engine in there. Yeah, clean all this up. And then once we do that, I'll take these lines out. Take all that out. Once it's been washed once, take the shocks off. Just keep going. I mean,